Can I just put you on some game right now on how to make millions on social media? So way back when I was a brand new content creator, I wanted to use the power of Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube to build my personal brand, to get leads, revenue, and customers. And I know you do too. Like, I conceptually understood that Facebook has 3 billion active users every day. Instagram has 3 billion active users. And I understood that if I could create videos just like this and reach them, I could grow my brand. I could get more leads and revenue, right? And I remember when I first started posting, you'd hear the stories of people having $100,000 days or $1 million launches, $1 million months, and I couldn't wrap my head around it. So for the past few years, I have just actively studied what makes a brand pop off on social media. What are the biggest names in my game doing? What are the biggest names and brands in your game doing? And to honestly kind of pull the curtain behind us, because now I run $1 million campaigns. I have clients that have done $2 million on paid ads. I got a client last month, $200,000 revenue. But Nick, those are the big stats. Okay, I got a guy who's been running ads for 5 weeks. He's a blue collar guy who runs his ads himself. He did $277,000 of gross revenue last month. That turned into $42,000 of profit. So what are they doing? No different than what you're doing now. See, you're probably posting content now. You're recording videos now, reels now. You're adding value now. You're trying to build your brand now. You're putting images of yourself up now. You're doing carousel images now. You're doing it all now. Here's the one thing that they have different that have the huge results. They just have more people seeing them. And I don't mean to oversimplify this, but I think you need to wrap your head around this. How do you grow your business? How do you grow your brand? You have more people that need what you sell seeing your brand. Yes? So like when a video goes viral, for example, right? Why does it go viral? Why does their brand pop off and all this stuff happens? Because just more people are seeing it. That's all it simply is. So conceptually, if you could get your video seen by more people and you're a good, honest person, you have a good product or service, and the video is in front of the right people, what would happen? Well, instantly your brand would grow. So if somebody has never heard you before and you pop into their newsfeed and you're sweet and loving and caring and they see you, they're like, dude, I want that thing. And so here's what I know for a fact. Your dream customers are actively searching social media and they're searching for a solution. See, they're on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube right now, asking for help. And I call it solve and serve. If you can solve their problems and serve them long-term, you could grow your business. Zig Ziglar said this best: you get everything you want in this life by helping other people get what they want. And I think it's the same on social media, right? Like, you get everything you want out of your business by helping other people get their goals achieved, their dreams accomplished, their problem solved by creating content that talks to them. That's why I call it solve and serve. So then what's the magic solution? A lot of the larger names, just so you know, like, I'm going to pull the curtain back on odds, okay? I want to hold nothing back. They're running paid ads, my friends. See, I've been trying to post on social media, like I post and get 200 views, right? Post 200 views. You're like, dude, there's a really good video. Why aren't they seeing it? The algorithm is just not favored to pop your stuff off. And somebody will go viral and you'll be blessed by the algorithm gods, and congrats to you. But the vast majority of us that aren't hot chicks, I don't blow up, right? So what I have to do is strategically run paid ads. And I run paid ads on Facebook and Instagram personally because I believe that's where my target demographic is. And you can pay Meta 25, 50 bucks, $100 a day and have your video pop into their news feeds, into their stories, into the reels, the same way they're searching now. So what inspired this video? I just had somebody ask me, well, Nick, how is it that a client of yours did 200 grand last month? Well, that's how, my friend. So you're currently posting the same stuff they're posting, the same content you're posting. They're just taking that video and saying, hey, show me this neighborhood of 500,000 homes. Then they're dropping their video into that neighborhood's news feeds, and they're popping into strangers' news feeds that have a problem that they solve. And I just remember 5 years ago when I first started, I could not understand why. And now that I've been around a lot of these large names, I was just at a conference where a lot of them were on stage, they run paid ads. Why? Because they don't want to wait for success anymore. I didn't want to wait for my videos to be seen. I would rather, I call it hacking the algorithm. Instead of waiting for somebody to go view my video, I'd rather just go spend 100, 200, 500 bucks and go get 100,000 views on that video and promote the thing that I have. And that, my friends, is how a campaign of mine just got 1,159 leads last month. That's how I've had $100,000 launches, $100,000 days. That's how I have clients doing millions in my system, because we're posting the same content now. We're just taking that and dropping that into the newsfeed of more people. My mentor calls it the law of large numbers and the law of averages. You have to have a mass amount of people seeing your stuff, and the law of averages would say out of those people, X amount of people might need the product or service that you have. And so this was just on my mind. I just wrapped up a workout at the gym. I'm headed home from the gym, just got home, and I wanted to share this with you. So how do you get huge launches? How do you get huge $100,000 days, months, $1 million months, whatever that is? Or heck, how would you hit 10 grand, 20 grand, 30 grand, 50 grand? My advice, my friends, it's what I'm doing. I only walk my talk. Facebook, right? So I'm not going to tell you anything that I'm not actively doing. I run ads on Facebook and Instagram. I run them myself. It takes 15 minutes in the Meta Ads dashboard, so you don't need an ad agency or $2,000 or $3,000 a month. There's nothing wrong with those guys. I've just found the average small business owner doesn't have that swagger or that budget for $3,000 retainer plus ad spend. So I'm a ground and pound marketer, okay? If I could spend $50 a day for 3 days, $150, $200, get some leads, get some clients, now I'm leading with house money. Give you an example. I had a client start at $50 per day. He only spent $1,200 in a month. And that $1,200 got him 38 leads, law of averages. 38 leads turned into 8 sales. Those 8 sales represented $42,000 profit for him. He spent $1,200. He made $42,000 back. He got a 35x return on his ad spend. And that, my friends, is him taking the same content he was posting and boosting, then dropping that into the newsfeed of people that didn't know him, that had the problem that he solved. $42,000 in 1 month. That's how those guys make money on social media. So hope you learned something from today's fun little lesson. If you did, throw me a like, throw me a comment, throw me a follow. And if you want to go deeper on stuff like this, if you check the link in my bio, no matter what platform you're seeing me on, there will be resources for you to download and get into my world, get into my ecosystem, and get on my email list. And what I've been doing weekly and bi-weekly is hosting free workshops where I teach you Facebook ads, Instagram ads, lead generation, and lead magnets. And I don't have an exact date for our next one. I just got done with our last event, so let me rest and recover. But stay tuned to my email list or our text list, and I will have our next date coming up. I'm thinking about doing lead magnets. If that's something you're interested in, drop me a comment below, say lead magnets below, and I'll get you on the wait list. Guys, you are one video away from your whole business changing, but not a video being posted and waiting on social media for something to happen. One video taken and ran as a paid ad. Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube. You choose the platform you want to get more growth on. You'll get growth literally 24 hours or less. You'll get more followers, more likes, more views. Prove me wrong. Go take your next video, run it as a leads ad on Meta. Watch what happens. Call me in 24 hours. We'll talk to you then. Bye.